AJ Styles might be the phenomenal one, but according to Dave Meltzer and his star ratings, this is the first time the phenomenal one has been perfect. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and for the first time ever, Dave Meltzer has issued AJ Styles a 5-star match. Yes, AJ Styles getting a 5-star match at WWE Backlash for his efforts against Cody Rhodes, his losing efforts in the World Undisputed WWE Championship match. So there's a few things to talk about here. First of all, we'll go over what Meltzer said. We'll talk about the ratings that he dished out over the pay-per-view. But I just cannot believe that Styles has never had a 5-star match off of Dave Meltzer before, considering half of the crap Dave Meltzer has dished out 6.5, 7-star matches to. There's clearly a bias here.
Did he not give him the Unbreakable one?
Apparently not.
Well, according to my sources, he did give him that.
Well, it's the only other one he's had.
Yeah, I mean, it's his first one in WWE. But then Dave Meltzer has a vendetta against WWE. It's pathetic. See if this was big Vince McMahon, his generic jackhammer, I bet he wouldn't even give him it. He wouldn't even entertain the option of a 5-star match. He's just doing it to try and please big nose Triple H because he knows AEW is sinking. How could WWE not have a 5-star match in its best ever years?
Right, well, just to confirm, yes, that is correct. This is AJ Styles' second 5-star match, his first 5-star match in WWE, and obviously he had one before at TNA Unbreakable 2005 when he took on Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels. Like, I'm not big on the ratings. I don't really believe in stars. I kind of like to keep everything simple and rate it out of 10 out of 10, whether it be a movie, a TV show, a wrestling pay-per-view, a wrestling match. And I've never really done the whole star concept, but for me, I don't see how you can be this wrestling analyst, this so-called journalist, Dave Meltzer, how you can be known basically for your star rating and only give AJ Styles 2 5-star matches over his career. This is like Meltzer suggesting that Styles' match with Cody Rhodes is at worst the second best match of his career, and that just cannot be further from the truth. I guarantee you that AJ Styles has had 20 matches better than that Cody Rhodes one. He's had multiple matches better than that in WWE, his matches with Cena. God knows how many matches he had in TNA with Kurt Angle that were better than that, and just TNA in general. I reckon if you actually compiled a list of Styles' matches throughout his entire career, there would probably be about 50 matches that were better than that Cody Rhodes one. Not saying it was bad, I thought it was good, but we hear that AJ's in his prime. He's not. The guy's like 45, 46. AJ Styles is not in his prime. He can't do what he used to do, and I think to suggest he's in his prime, it's nonsense. You know, you're lying to yourself, and this is not the best AJ Styles match that we've seen. If you've watched TNA, if you've seen AJ Styles versus Kurt Angle, pretty much every time they stepped in the ring, it was better than what we got here with Cody Rhodes.
It was. I look at the Boneyard match, I look at his matches with Reigns, the Cena matches, hell, even his match with Jericho initially was good. Even like the triple threat matches between him, Ambrose, and Cena. Even some other stuff he did during that run as well from Styles I thought was pretty good. I mean, his match against Lesnar was good. I mean, this Cody Rhodes match, I mean, as you said, we don't do ratings, but I mean, I'd probably give it like, I don't even know, I'd give it like, what, 3?
I'd say about 3.5, I think would be fair. Maybe 3.5.
3.25 in that region. But, I mean, come on. It's Dave Meltzer, man. He just has a vendetta against WWE, and it was especially high when it was Vince McMahon.
But now Triple H is nice to him when they do the press conferences and all this stuff. Triple H treats him with respect. Triple H treats him like he's the man, whereas McMahon probably didn't even know fucking Dave Meltzer existed. So we now see that there's this like bias now. If you look at Dave Meltzer, when AEW first started, he was so pro AEW, and now he's a lot more neutral when he's comparing both companies, and that just wasn't the case a few years ago. But yeah, for me, this is not the second best or best AJ Styles match that we've ever seen. I mean, like I say, I could name 20 off the top of my head, so I don't agree with that, but this is what Meltzer noted about the match. He says, quote, "The match was made for that very reason, to give Rhodes a clean win over a wrestler who they don't have qualms beating, but could start the Rhodes era off with a great match. This match was a better wrestling match than the Roman Reigns match, actually, by a pretty great margin." but that match had its impact and history thing going for it. But this was probably WWE's best match so far this year. End of quote. Yeah, so he says it's better than the Roman Reigns match. I don't agree with that. He also says it's probably WWE's best match so far this year. If you're giving it 5 stars, then it would kind of have to be.
Yep, because there's no other match that's got 5 stars.
And in terms of excitement and returns and big match feeling, is this really better than the Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns match? Just considering how chaotic that was and all the interferences, I personally don't think so. But here's Meltzer's full ratings for Backlash. So he gave Rhodes, AJ Styles 5 stars. He gave Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus Solo and Tama Tonga 4.75. Incredibly high. He gave Bayley versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton 4.5. Which, if you're doing it out of 10, that's a 9 out of 10. I mean, really? I thought that match was decent.
Out of 15, he's gave it 14.25. If you combine the 3. Yeah, that's bizarre, man.
Come on. So what he's basically saying is those 3 matches were damn near perfect. That's nonsense. He gave Damian Priest Uso 3.5, and he gave Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Kabuki Warriors 3 stars, which was a horrible match. What I will say about Dave Meltzer is he's actually ranked these 5 matches in the same order that we did in our ranking all the Backlash matches. So he's got them in the correct order, in my opinion, but he's overrating these massively. Styles Rhodes wasn't 5 stars. The tag match certainly wasn't a 4.75. That's saying that it was almost damn near perfect. And then Bayley, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton. I thought it was a decent women's match, but I mean, to give it essentially a 9 out of 10, I'm not seeing that whatsoever.
The women's tag match would get about a half a star for me. It was awful. Yeah, probably less.
He's gave it a 3, which would equate to 6 out of 10. So I don't agree with Meltzer here and his ratings. I certainly don't agree that this is AJ Styles' second only 5-star match. But then again, Meltzer has never gave Kurt Angle a 5-star match, so does it surprise you that AJ Styles never got one for his matches against Kurt Angle? I mean, I think Meltzer's definitely got an agenda here against certain wrestlers. We all know that AJ Styles has a different political stance from a lot of other wrestlers, the whole gay community shit, and he is considered a redneck, so maybe that goes against him. I wouldn't be surprised. As for Kurt Angle, I don't know what Meltzer's agenda is with Kurt, but to say that AJ Styles has only ever had one 5-star match up until Backlash 2024, and that Kurt Angle has never had a 5-star match, that just goes to show to me, and it should show to everyone else, that Meltzer's rating system doesn't mean shit.
Will Ospreay's probably had about 4 this year. Easy.
Aye, according to Dave. So yeah, this guy is just... His word doesn't really mean much.
No, his word means nothing, guys. See those fake stars I put on this thumbnail? That's as much as Dave Meltzer's fucking word means to anybody.
And many 5-star matches did he give Michaels? I believe 1.
1?
I mean, really? 1?
It's just... No, you can't listen to the guy. I mean, look at the amount of matches in that period that were epic. Fantastic. And this guy thinks Cody Rhodes. But I mean, see, my problem is even with this match is the ones he's given 7.25 stars to. Fucking loser.
Matches in Japan that no one gives a single fuck about, and he's giving it...
Did they even happen?
2 people sitting in the crowd watching it. This is pre-COVID, so you haven't even got that excuse. Just a mess. Anyway, guys, there you go. Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, 5 stars. It was a good match. I don't think it was 5 stars, but probably Meltzer here just trying to promote WWE, trying to push this as something it's not, because you can't genuinely believe that was the best match, the best singles match of AJ Styles' career. It's nonsensical to believe that. I mean, his match with Cena was way fucking better. But of course, Cena's another guy that I think's only ever got one 5-star match out of Meltzer. So, yeah. Meltzer.
The CM Punk one?
Yeah, strange. I don't know what Meltzer decides, what's 5 stars and what ain't. But anyway, guys, we're not getting it 5 stars. Meltzer, I think he's dreaming. He's living in the stars because, this definitely wasn't that good. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.